Hello all, James P. Sutton here. Welcome to Alkane's Visions Beyond the Void. Now is your moment, your chance to beat up the author. The shorts are just me spitballing. If any of these stories make a book or become canon is yet to be determined. Today, a bit of the origin story of the Alkanes. Let's dive in.
Enter the Void. Long ago, the Direcci people learned of the Alkanes Void, a myth, a dream, a millennium of familiar tales. Smugglers had discovered the Void, a pocket of livable space within hyperspace, its hovering planetary ring providing both farce and ridicule. Yet rumors persisted of the ageless place, a story ignored as fantasy, repeated by charlatans and scoundrels. None took it seriously until Cyrus. With the king's blessing, Cyrus ventured, his fleet of ships exploring, finding the halo of worlds, the Alkanes system. The masses scoffed. His fancy, a fool's vision. Slowly they came to believe. His discovery earned both fame and infamy, but Cyrus proved his case. His stories repeated by king and common. His reward? Cyrus was named regent of the system, charged with governing the new lands. From within the void, legends gnawed at Cyrus, his urgency growing. At the time, he was but a servant, a purveyor of lore. His visions of war, an omen, a premonition, ignored. Cyrus petitioned the king, begging Cambyses to move the people. Cyrus did not seek power. He wanted none of it. It came to him. He wished to inhabit the abandoned Alkanes worlds, for his people to thrive. His observation, aging halted within the void. His words became a constant joke among the upper classes. None believed, all snickered. His warnings of time displacement ending in strive, an idea too stupid to entertain. Cambyses refused to heed the warnings. He would not move his kingdom, nor its people, nor leave his homeworld. He proclaimed his rule would last 1,000 generations, a mocking gesture. I will not age. His words a stab, an echo of disdain. Cyrus rejected his king's negligence. Taking the task upon himself, he would move the people. He established a citadel on the pristine world of Mirak, then lobbied the people directly. Slowly, the people trickled into the void. When Cambyses succumbed to illness, the Direcci monarchy plunged into turmoil. War threatened as ancient families struggled for power. The people turned to Cyrus, begging his return. Cyrus answered the call, exerting his claim. Soon after, the people declared Cyrus king of the Direcci, protector of the Alkanes. His rule, his seat of power, established within the void. He ordered the direct system abandoned. Billions were to be relocated to Alkanes, an impossible task. It was Tether who provided the solution, her sacrifice saving billions. These were turbulent years. Settlements and cities grew within the void. Cyrus issued new laws, his cylinders establishing fundamental rights, justice. Many of the upper classes refused Cyrus's orders, mocking his dictates. His rejection of their titles, a constant wound. Their ire festered, enraged at the usurper, his visions of equality. They refused Alkanes, repulsed by the blasphemy of an upstart king. Their bickering and secular division devolved into the primitive. The all-war began with a flash of light, its first battle lasting only moments, leaving eternal scars. On the Day of Stars, the Direcci attacked, rolling waves of vengeance. Stars appeared in the void's dark skies. Atomic weapons, orbital bombardments, hauled across the galaxy, each sparkling against the blackness of space. Millions died in the first attack, millions more in the second. Cyrus scrambled his fleets, repelling the third and fourth waves, driving the invaders from the void. Within hours of the first attack, grief turned to rage. The people clamored for a response, for retribution. Their fury rose. Cyrus ignored their cries for war. He remained patient, waiting, preparing his ships and armies, his defenses secured. Decades passed, tensions multiplied, rebellion squashed, but Cyrus did nothing. The people, unaware of Cyrus's plans, grew to despise him. As years slipped past, memories and anger abated. The Alkanes people were not an exception. Time healed their wounds. As memory faded, Cyrus was heralded as a magnanimous leader. his refusal to destroy, to attack his lessers, the lessers of the Alkanes, became a display of his benevolence. The Day of Stars drifted into legend. Of the few who recalled, each questioned their own memories. Cyrus never forgot. When Cyrus's fleet exited hyperspace, its mass shifted the Derek system. In his fleet's wake, a neutronium sphere enveloped by electromagnetic EM generators bent space and time, released in close orbit around the star. The Diareci scrambled their ancient fleet to intercept, repelled in an epic battle of rectangular black ships and arching bolts of directed energy. Cyrus was prepared. His plans, centuries in the making, a secret. When the neutronium sphere's density yanked at the Derek star's corona, the sun burped. EM generators directed its gases, forcing plasma into a blazing funnel, targeting the system's first planet, the Diareci homeworld. It took minutes for the gases to reach the planet, stripping its atmosphere, scorching its surface. The victory was complete and utter. When Cyrus attempted to disengage to stop the funnel, to save what remained, the sun's plasma refused his order. The star dimmed, the weapon unwilling to give mercy. Realizing the danger, Cyrus ordered an immediate retreat. A third of his fleet vanished. A planetary accretion disk formed, Derek's second's surface encased in glass. The Diareci were no more. Upon returning to the void, Cyrus ordered his fleet to the military world of Baal, their gear stowed. The following day, millions of anguished soldiers presented themselves, arranged in parade formation, stretching beyond eyes' width. Cyrus took to the main stage, shoulders hunched only a fraction, his grief unnoticed by even his closest allies. By name, Cyrus called a soldier forward. The soldier, a tall, broad-shouldered man, marched to the stage, kneeling before Cyrus the Great. Cyrus commanded the soldier's helmet removed, smashed underfoot. The soldier's eyes went wide. Chin lifted, he stared, locked on his king, jaw limp, unable to understand the command. Cyrus repeated the order. The soldier stood, dumbfounded. His hands trembled as he obeyed his king. He raised them, removing his helmet, taking care as he placed it upon the ground. His eyes drifted back to his king. Cyrus stepped forward. As his heel crashed down, the soldier's helmet showered sparks, the helm's memory storage destroyed, a mind forfeit. Cyrus's words lingered, a tender, echoing sermon. Dear friend, we spare ye of shame. Remember nothing. Thy burden be ours. Cyrus's hand fell to his waist, gripping a hilt. He drew his traditional wide Zeeth cleaver, its width wider than a neck. In a single fluid swipe, he struck. Relieved of weight, Prexus' neck stiffened, his head toppled, body slumped, both tumbling onto soft ground. Fear manifested in a million eyes. An understanding of fate, royal guards dragged Prexus' cleavered body away, placing it beyond sight. Cyrus beckoned his captains by name, each man given a list, each calling their soldiers, their victims forward. 8 million soldiers, 6.66 rotations, before the last 1,000 were beheaded, each splitting the duty until only one remained. Heads were placed at feet, all in orderly rows. Cyrus took the last head, and with it, memories of Derek were lost. Grief shoved him to his knees, his tears a torment, screams lashing the air. Never again! When Cyrus had shed his last tear, he stood, stiff, weary, then walked to Prexus. Kneeling, Cyrus gathered the soldier's head, taking care as he lifted it. He staggered to Prexus's shoulders and knelt again, placing the head close to the body. Tendrils of flesh grew from each half of the severed neck, squiggling, stretching, joining, reconnecting the body. Moments later, the soldier's eyes sprang open. He shot to his feet, demanding instruction, a meaning, an explanation. Cyrus explained nothing, ordering Prexus to task. Within the hour, an army rebirthed, recalling nothing. Only Cyrus retained memories of the Diareci. After rebirth, Cyrus called forward his top commanders, delivering his orders, presenting each with a new helmet, each marked by the hand of Cyrus. The army of Monos, the Alone, the army of Tabula Rasa returned to formation, their victory, their crimes forgotten.
This is my basic vision of how the Alkanes came to fill the void. They might know the name of the system's creators, but if they do, it is unknown to me. If you enjoyed this short story, please hit the like button and follow for more. I'll try to release excerpts as I finish them. My newest book, Alkanes, Winter's Code, is available on Amazon November 14th. The audiobook is available now on pretty much all but Audible. So, would you? Would you erase someone's worst memories to save them? Drop your take below.